Today's video is about the increased part-time work rights that the student visa holders will get from the 3rd of November 2025. What exactly is this? How will that impact the current students? And what are the things that you should be aware of is what I will tell you here. So from 3rd November 2025, student visa holders who had part-time work rights, that is 20 hours a week, can now have the work rights to 25 hours a week. But important thing to note is this will not be automatically granted to all. So anybody who is applying for a visa after 3rd November will get the new conditions on the visa. Those who have already applied for their visas and the decision not yet come will have the new visas with the new conditions, that is 25 hours per week on their visa when it is issued. But the important thing is for all those students who already have a student visa which says 20 hours a week, what are they supposed to do? So first thing, please be aware that this 25 hours work rights will not be automatically granted to you. So then you have to take a call whether you need to apply for a variation of condition so you can work 25 hours, or you need to wait and then apply for a new student visa. I'll give you a few examples. For all those students who have the visa expiring on the 31st of March, they may have a condition of working full-time in your scheduled and summer vacations. And now with the summer vacations coming in, which as it is, they could work full-time, they can consider applying for a new student visa closer to their visa expiry, and that's okay. But for all others who do not have full-time work rights now, but they want to work more, they definitely have to apply for a variation of condition or a new student visa, whatever applies, because when you apply for a variation of condition, the end date of the visa will not change. So your expiry of the visa will not change, only the condition will get changed. So instead of 20 hours, the condition will now say 25 hours, but the expiry remains the same. So important thing for students is to consider whether applying for a variation of condition is better or applying for a new student visa is better if they have to then study another program. So that's one thing. And why is it important? Because if you mistakenly work 25 hours thinking that it applies to you, whereas your visa only read 20 hours, this can have very serious implications. Why? Because immigration can then consider you in breach of your student visa. All your further visa applications may be declined because you are considered to be in breach of your visa if you work 25 hours but your visa read only 20 hours allowance. Whether you did it intentionally or not, whether it was a mistake, probably may not have an impact, because if you are holding a visa, it's your obligation to ensure that you meet all the visa conditions. It is your obligation to make sure that you understand your visa conditions and you work in line with your visa condition. So if you have any doubts, do not hesitate. Get in touch with us. We'll be happy to provide you clarification, but please make sure that you are making the use of the additional 5 hours granted, but at the same time not risking your visa as a result. Happy studying in New Zealand.